Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking salicylic acid serums. There are so many different salicylic acids on the market, and that choice was recently expanded further when The Ordinary launched this product, which is the salicylic acid 2% anhydrous solution. There's already a lot of hype, a lot of talk about this product, and I got an exclusive first look and review, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. If you read the comments in that video, lots of people are saying, okay, I'm really excited by this product, but how does it compare and contrast to some of the other popular options available to us on the market? I thought, okay, this is a really good excuse to drag out one of my favorite tools, Tier Maker, and let's rank some of the most popular salicylic acids. We're going to have three categories. We're going to start out with the blackhead busters. These are the amazing salicylic acid serums that I think would work for just about everyone. We're then going to come down to the second tier, which is going to be the okay for some. These are the serums that will work really well for some skin types, but might not be applicable to everyone. Then finally, we're going to have the exfoliation fails. These are the products that honestly didn't live up to the hype or the expectations, and I think are worth a firm pass when it comes to your own skincare routine. So sit back, relax, let's rate some salicylic acid serums. Now, before we get into this, I like to get the housekeeping out of the way. So I've left links in the description box below to all the products mentioned in today's video. So if you did want to check them out in more detail, read the reviews, the ingredients, or make a purchase, it's all down there for your convenience. I'd also love to know what your favorite salicylic acid containing products are, so definitely leave me a comment with any of your suggestions, recommendations, and favorites. Here on Mad About Skin, we are in full-on festive mode. I'm wearing my first Christmas jumper of the year, which is this very angry-looking penguin. If you want to support me, the channel, and this angry penguin, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly, I would love you forever. But with a lot to get through, shall we just cut the waffle and delve straight on in? I'm going to start with the Ordinary product that I referenced earlier, because I think this is my current favourite. So I kind of want to use this as a benchmark. This is going firmly in the blackhead buster category. Absolutely amazing. I won't go into too much detail because I've already got that review that I linked earlier. But why I think this is so amazing is it's actually a squalane oil base, which means it's much less drying and stripping than some traditional salicylic acids. That means it's applicable to all skin types. I have super oily, acne-prone skin and it didn't break me out. I definitely noticed a reduction in the blackheads, the whiteheads, and the congestion in the skin. And whilst a lot of people will reach for their salicylic acid fix to just decongest everything and minimize breakouts, also gave a really nice surface level exfoliation with more vibrancy, luminosity. All told, I think this is a real standard bearer for one of the best salicylic acids on the market, because it not only combines all that power that I've just talked about, but it's also got some calming and soothing additions to it as well. That's going to help to minimize any redness and irritation that some people can find with salicylic acid. If you're still on the fence when it comes to your BHAs and think, actually, I don't think any of them are for me, promise me you'll try this product, because honestly, it's a ding 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 holy grail 10 out of 10 start performer. I wanted to start with this because I think it's always good to start on the positives. I'm then going to compare and contrast all the ones that follow with this beautifully affordable, fantastically formulated salicylic acid. Prior to trying the Ordinary salicylic acid anhydrous solution, my go-to was this. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Porefectly Clear Serum. I'm still a total fangirl for this, and whilst I tend to be reaching for the Ordinary more often than not, this is still a fantastic salicylic acid. It comes in a 2% concentration. Now you'll notice a theme. Most of the products I'm talking about today have a 2% concentration of salicylic acid. That's not because they're all copycats, that's just because the studies have shown that that 2% will give the maximum exfoliation and decongestion with the minimum side effects, redness, and irritation. So you'll often see most brands reaching for a 2% concentration, which is the one that I tend to go for. This might have the same concentration of salicylic acid, but it is significantly different to the Ordinary product I just called out. This is in a water-based formulation, which means it's less hydrating than the Ordinary. This actually isn't always a bad thing. If you have super oily and acne-prone skin like myself, you might reach for your salicylic acid to kind of dry up some of that excess oil. This will work beautifully for you, but it doesn't leave you totally stripped and dried like some other ones can. I definitely say if you're looking for your salicylic acid to keep you matte all day long, this is the one that I would reach for, and why I'm also giving it a top tier category of a blackhead busting formulation. Both of these are absolutely fantastic, but I maybe would reach for the Ordinary if you have a drier or combination dry skin type, and reach for the Perfectly Clear by Geek and Gorgeous if you're oily and acne prone. Neither of these will leave you stripped and dried, and they'll definitely eliminate some of that congestion, the blackheads, and give you an all over nice exfoliation result. Now, no salicylic acid video will be complete without a mention of the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I really wish brands would minimize the names and the titles of these products because it's really hard to get out in videos. But this, I think, is like the standard bearer for everyone's favorite, most hyped and viral salicylic acid on the market. Unlike the products I've talked about so far, this isn't a traditional serum, it's in a more toner-based watery formulation, which will appeal to some people. Again, you've got that 2% concentration that's in keeping with a lot of the products, and I'm going to mark this as a mid-tier, okay for some. It's not that this formulation isn't good. Honestly, it's really, really well thought through. It's nice and calming and gentle, so it's certainly not going to be the stripping and drying style of salicylic acid some of us might have been used to in the past. However, the reason this isn't been included in the top tier is, first of all, that price point. This is roughly double the cost of the Geek and Gorgeous and the Ordinary products, which, whilst some people are happy to splurge that extra coin to get their hands on this product, it won't be to everyone's budget. Not everyone will be able to reach for it, which is why I say it's okay for some. Similarly, I do notice this product leaves a slight film, an oil film on my skin, which, as someone who's oily and acne prone, I find this a little bit off-putting, which is probably one of the main reasons I don't reach for it day in, day out. I got really great results from the Paula's Choice BHA liquid, but for me, the price point and that slight film it left on the skin meant I never reached for it time and time again. Certainly, if you've got slightly drier skin type, that film could be beneficial, and also if you don't mind spending a little extra to get a little extra, I think Paula's Choice BHA liquid is a really nice one to reach for. Looks bougie and luxurious on your counter, and certainly will deliver the results, but again, I just think it's going to come down to your own budget and what you're looking for in terms of finish on the skin as to whether you want to reach for this product. Now, unfortunately, we're coming on to our first fail of the day, and it's from this product. This is the Pixie Clarity Tonic. Now, I was super excited to get my hands on this product when it launched because I've tried all of the Pixie tonics, and whilst, not all of them have worked for me, calling out that milky tonic, which was awful, some of them have been really good. I think the retinol tonic can be great for beginners. I think that the glow tonic is fantastic as a really nice exfoliator, and so I really wanted to see what they were delivering in terms of this product. They haven't actually said what the concentration of salicylic acid is in this product, which I find a little disappointing because, I'm all about the transparency and saying what the concentrations are on products. I think that should just be available to us, the consumer, but unfortunately Pixie haven't included that. However, I was still keen to try it and I used it. I used a full of the small size and then they actually sent me this full size version in PR. But I bought with my own money the smaller one. I used it all and I noticed zero improvements in the texture of my skin, the blackheads, the congestion, or anything that was really reaching for the product to deliver. I will applaud Pixie for removing the fragrance from this product. A lot of people were saying the Pixie tonics are heavily fragranced, and they definitely were, and they've listened to that feedback and removed it from this product, which is a big tick in the box. You also get quite a lot of product from the price point, so it's certainly not going to break the bank or your wallet in terms of the price they're asking for this. Ultimately, I was just really disappointed that we didn't know what the concentration of the BHA in here was, and just didn't notice there were that many meaningful results from using it. I certainly think, if you like the aesthetic, you love Pixie, it's worth trying, but I just was left fundamentally disappointed, which is why it's going in the exfoliation fail category. Now, let's bring back the positivity and return to some of those blackhead busting products. I want to call out the Inkey List Salicylic Acid Cleanser. Now, I did badge this as salicylic acid serum style comparison video, and this is a cleanser, so don't read me to filth in the comments, I know. I just really wanted to include this because I think this is a fantastic salicylic acid based product that I personally have got some really great results from. I don't actually use this on the face, so it's absolutely fine to use as your standard cleanser every single day, and a lot of people, including like Dr. Dre, I know, call this out on her channel, says that if you're looking to maximize the benefit of your vitamin C serums, using a salicylic acid cleanser to lower the pH of the skin to start with can be a really great way of dialing up the intensity of your vitamin C. I love all of that, and I love how this has multi-purposes in your skincare routine. I actually choose to use this on the body. I still do break out on the chest, on the back, and sometimes I get some texture on the tops of my thighs. By using this in the shower as like my shower gel, my body wash, I've noticed that's diminished by about half, and this, by all products I've tried, has been the most effective, which is why I'm classing it in top tier blackhead busting salicylic acid. It's going to be a little bit situational. Obviously, if you don't have acne on the body, maybe you're not going to reach for this and you're happy with your usual body wash. But I'd say if you do suffer from some textural irregularities, you want to dial back some back acne or some chest acne, I think this could be a really great product to reach for. Super inexpensive and affordable, which I love. You can be a bit lavish with it in the shower, and it really just does everything I want it to do, which is why I'm happy to include it in that top tier. We're kind of moving, I feel, from like the sublime through to the ridiculous. This, a sublime product. Unfortunately, we now got an exfoliation fail to call out, and it's this. This is the Good Molecules BHA Clarifying Gel Cream. This is such a shame. I wanted to love this because I love Good Molecules and just about everything about the brand. The reason that I'm calling this out as a fail, unfortunately, is because of the concentration of salicylic acid in here. This is advertised as a 0.4% concentration, which I didn't realize when I actually purchased it. Now, props to Good Molecules for being open and transparent about the concentration. They get a big tick in the box from me for that. But they're advertising this as a clarity gel. You know, really the marketing said it's going to minimize the breakouts, help to decongest the skin, tackle blackheads, whiteheads. It's going to do none of that with a 0.4% concentration of salicylic acid. In that style of concentration, actually, salicylic acid is calming, it's soothing on the skin. So if they were badging this as a calming and soothing gel, yes, absolutely game-changing and delivers it really well. But a lot of people reach for this to minimize breakouts and decongest the skin, and it's just going to do none of that. And I think it's such a shame. I think this is a great product, but it's the marketing that lets it down. I think if they were to retarget it at, you know, maybe the calming and soothing market, they'd have a really great product on their hands. But if you're reaching for this expecting any results for your acne, you're going to be sorely disappointed, which is why, for me, this was a firm pass. Now, finally, we're going to come on to the Revolution Skincare Salicylic Acid Serum. Now, I went mad for this. When The Ordinary pulled and discontinued their original salicylic acid serum, I called this out as being like the best holy grail alternative to that. And honestly, it really was. However, because we now have the new formulated The Ordinary anhydrous solution, which I just genuinely think is better, I'm moving the Revolution Skincare one down a tier from the Blackhead Buster through to the OK for Some. This one is a little bit stripping and a little bit drying on the skin. That's not a problem for people with oily acne-prone skin like myself, like I said before, but it is going to depend on your skin type as to whether you want to reach for the Revolution Skincare one, which is why it's in that middle category. I actually think, you know, since I fangirled about that product like a year ago, I think The Ordinary have come out with this amazing product. The Geek and Gorgeous Porefectly Clear, I think, delivers the same results but with less sensitivity and dryness. And all told, I think there are now better products on the market. Hopefully Revolution Skincare will listen and have a look at maybe tweaking their reformulation a little bit just to improve it ever so slightly. And I honestly think it could be a really great option. Drugstore to its core, which is why it's definitely going to work for some people, but just be mindful of its ability to strip and dry the skin a little bit, and that's something I definitely want to call out. So, there you have it, guys, a rundown, a comparison of some of the best-selling salicylic acids on the market. I would love to know your thoughts, feelings, opinions of anything mentioned in today's video, and of course, any of your favourites that I might have missed out. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!